couch. If you don't know about Cats on Couch, the entire point of the Instagram account is one, to have more followers than JD Vance by the time he leaves office, and two, to make sure that man does not have moments peace for the next 3.5 years at least. And so, so we're here today, not just to raise our voices, but to raise the stakes. We're here to make some good trouble. The kind of trouble that shakes the foundations of injustice, that rattles the cages of oppression, and that reminds those in power that we the people will not be silenced. So we stand here today in the face of an administration that has chosen fear over freedom, cruelty over compassion, and power over the people. Vice President JD Vance and his allies in the White House and in this administration have made it their mission to divide us, to strip away our rights, and to drag this country backward. They want us to believe that we're powerless. They want us to feel small, to feel afraid, and to feel alone. But let me tell you something. They have underestimated us. They have underestimated the power of a people united by purpose. They've underestimated the strength of a movement fueled by love and by justice. And they've underestimated the sheer unstoppable force of good trouble. And so, in a second, can we talk about the audacity of this man and this administration for a second to come here to Massachusetts for a $250,000 per couple fundraising dinner, weeks after casting a tie-breaking vote on a budget that is nothing short of a betrayal to the American people. This budget bill that rips health care away from millions of Americans, that guts Medicaid and Medicare, leaving our most vulnerable, our children, our elderly, our veterans, without the care that they need and they deserve. A budget that takes food from the mouths of these kiddos, slashes services for those who have served this country, and abandons the very people who built this nation. So he vacations in Vermont and California and fundraises in Massachusetts while families are struggling to put food on the table. While seniors are choosing between paying for medicine or rent. While veterans are being left behind, Vice President Vance is dining with the wealthy elite, raising money to continue this administration's assault on the American dream. And it doesn't stop there, right? We know that the most recent budget bill has ballooned the budget of ICE, empowering a force that tears apart families, that rounds up our neighbors and our friends, our community members, and locks them away in a place that can only be described as a modern-day concentration camp.
Boo!
This is not who we are. This is not the America that we believe in, and this is not the America that we will accept. And that's just the damage they're doing within our borders, right? So let's not forget the harm that this administration is doing beyond our borders. They've alienated our allies, emboldened our adversaries, abandoned our commitments to global leadership and human rights. They're isolating us in a world that demands cooperation, compassion, and courage. When they attack the rights of women to make decisions about their bodies, when they turn their backs on immigrants seeking safety and opportunity, when they deny the existence of systemic racism, when they ignore the cries of our planet, and when they try to divide us, when they alienate us, from our allies. They want us to feel powerless. They want us to believe that we can't fight back, and they want us to think that this is just the way that things are, but we know better. We know that the power doesn't belong to them. The power belongs to us, the people. And so, that was a drag. So what can we, the people, do, right? So rallies like this are important. Protests are vital. They're a reminder that we're not alone, that we're not silent, and that we're not giving up. But we can't let these moments pass by without turning it into action. And so this fight isn't just about policies or politics, it's about fighting literally for the soul of this nation. It's a fight against fascism. And if history has taught us anything, it's that fascists hate two things: truth and laughter. So we'll give them both, right? So let's fight their lies with facts, their fear with hope, and their hate with humor. Because nothing deflates the ego of a wannabe dictator faster than being laughed at. So when they try to silence us, laugh louder. When they try to intimidate us, we will dance in the streets. And when they try to divide us, let's show them that our joy, our unity, and our love are more powerful than their hate. So I ask of you today, not that you're not done enough, very bad, and everything else, but start thinking about what you're going to do when you leave this rally or this protest. Because the truth is, change doesn't come from speeches necessarily, it comes from action. And so here are some things that we can do, right? We can organize. You can join your local indivisible group, wherever that may be. You can build coalitions and amplify our collective power. You can educate. You can talk to your neighbors, your coworkers, and your families. You can share the truth. You can challenge the lies, and you can inspire others to join us. You can vote. Register, show up, bring others with you, and you can resist. Call your representatives, march in the streets, hold those in power accountable, and let them know that we're watching and that we won't back down. Most importantly, which is one of my favorites, is you can love fiercely and unapologetically. And you can love in a way that terrifies those who thrive on hate. Because love is the most radical act of resistance. And so I know it's easy to feel overwhelmed, and I know it's easy to feel like the odds are stacked against us, but I'll remind you, every great movement in history started with people just like us. People who were told that they were too small, or too weak, or too few. People who were told to sit down, or to stay quiet, or to wait their turn, but they didn't. They stood up, they spoke up, they made good trouble, and they changed the world. And so let us leave here today not just with signs in our hands, but with a fire in our hearts. Let us be the voices that cannot be ignored, the force that can't be stopped, and the hope that can't be extinguished. Vice President Vance and this administration think that they hold the power, but they're wrong. The power has always been with us, and together we'll fight, and together we'll win. So, thank you. Stay strong, stay joyful,